This episode of The Memory Palace is brought to you by Article. We are big fans of Article here at The Memory Palace. This room of the palace, the ballroom where I'm sitting right now, it's palatial, trust me, is lit beautifully by a legit beautiful lamp from Article. This stuff is of extraordinarily high quality. It is truly lovely furniture that's influenced by, mid-century modern and Scandinavian styles. I have a feeling you're really going to like it. If you've never checked it out before, summer and warmer weather is right around the corner here in the Northern Hemisphere. And they really have fantastic outdoor furniture. It's totally worth checking out. Go to article.com and take a look. The stuff looks great, and it is made with all these outdoor-friendly materials like teak and acacia wood and granite and galvanized steel and rattan. And it comes to you with a flat delivery fee of $49, regardless of what you're buying and how big the order is. So go to www.article.com/memorypalace and get $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. That is www.article.com/memorypalace. Go check it out. The Memory Palace is brought to you by Rate Marketplace. If you're a homeowner, did you know it takes just minutes to see if you're eligible to save up to $4,000 a year? Rate Marketplace is a home financing engine that uses a fast and easy online process. With Rate Marketplace, you can drop the paperwork and in a few minutes get a custom mortgage solution from your phone or computer. If you want to get started and see your savings at ratemarketplace.com/memorypalace. That's ratemarketplace.com/memorypalace. They are an equal housing lender. MLS number 1137890. This is The Memory Palace. I'm Nate DiMeo. In 1966, the United States government conscripted a kitty cat to take down the Soviet Union. There had been many cats before him. Cats as guinea pigs in experiments by the CIA's Office of Special Activities. We don't know if they gave this specific cat a name, so I will. I'll call him Peanut. The Office of Special Activities spent the 60s mining the frontiers of science for any strategic advantage in the Cold War. They spent millions of taxpayer dollars entirely off the books, inventing spy planes and satellites, developing interrogation techniques that use sleep deprivation and hypnosis and hallucinogens. The Soviet Union had a compound in Washington, D.C. Simply bugging it wasn't enough. The Soviets just assumed their phones would be tapped. They knew there were microphones in the light fixtures, behind the wallpaper, or wherever. They did the same to the Americans in Moscow. It was just how the game was played. So when people needed to have a top-secret conversation, they'd do what they do in spy movies. They'd go outside in a public place and talk quietly. It worked. All the high-tech James Bond stuff could be thwarted just by stepping out and getting some air. Now, no spy or would-be double agent worth his salt would talk all top secret with potential spooks within earshot. And that's where Peanut the cat came in. For years, the Office of Special Activities tried to develop a team of spy cats. They wanted to train them to walk up to whispering communists and eavesdrop. I mean, the cats would have microphones on them somewhere. They were scientists, not like witches. But the idea was that no one ever suspects spy cats. It just had to work. But these were cats. You can't get a cat to sit or roll over or even care that you're going away for 3 weeks. Never mind serve as the tip of the spear in a major espionage operation. And so, in a time before PETA, the United States government took live cats and stuffed them with wires. After years of research and more than $15 million, the project had progressed such that by the time they got their hands on Peanut, they were able to send out little electrical impulses. These couldn't control him exactly, but they could get Peanut to go vaguely where they wanted him to. They turned his tail into an antenna. They sewed a microphone under his skin. And they ran tests. And the tests worked. The mission was on. On a weekday afternoon